Good morning, students. In the previous lecture, we discussed Hopf transformation, which is a technique to convert non-linear into linear partial differential equation. In today's class, we will discuss another technique to convert a non-linear system of partial differential equations into a single linear partial differential equation. This technique is to utilize a potential function. Let us explain it through an example. Consider Euler's equation for inviscid incompressible fluid flow. Inviscid fluid flow means the fluid flow in which the viscous forces are very small as compared to inertial ones. These equations are partial derivative of u with respect to t plus u dot du is equal to negative of dp plus f in R3 cross open interval 0 to infinity. Here this ut is partial derivative of u with respect to t. U is velocity field having the components u1, u2, u3. P, this is the pressure which is a scalar. F, that is the external force having the components F1, F2, F3. Du, that denotes the gradient of velocity field u. Second equation is divergence of the velocity field u is 0 in R3 cross open interval 0 to infinity. Initial condition when time is 0, that is the value of velocity field is g, means the value of u at the point x comma 0, that is z, where x denotes the spatial variable having the components x1, x2 and x3. These are given partial differential equations. Now we will try to convert this nonlinear system of partial differential equations into a single linear partial differential equation. Now let us write this equation in the another form. Now the components of ut, those are uti, u dot du, that is the sum of product of components of u with gradient of u. dp is gradient of p, its components will be curl p by curl xi. The components of f are fi. So we have written this equation in the form of components. Here I varies from 1 up to 3. Now let us assume that the divergence of the function g is 0. If there exists a scalar function h defined on 3-dimension real Euclidean space cross open interval 0 to infinity, this h is a real valued function such that the external force f can be written as the gradient of h. Then we say that this external force f is derived from the potential function h. Now we will try to find a solution for the given system of partial differential equations having the form u comma p. U is the velocity field and p is the scalar pressure. We have to find the value of u and p, for which the velocity field u is derived from the potential. Say u is gradient of v. Now because u is gradient of v, if you find the curl of u, that will be 0, and if the curl of u is 0, then it will be irrotational vector. So we can say that our flow will be irrotational. Now because we are given divergence of u is 0, Divergence of u means divergence of dv, that is 0. So by definition, this will become Laplacian of v is equal to 0. And if Laplacian of some function is 0, the function becomes harmonic function. So we can say that the function v, that must be harmonic function as a function of x for each t which denotes time, and this t is positive. Thus, if we can find a smooth function v satisfying the equation Laplacian of v is equal to 0, and at t is equal to 0 the gradient of v is z, then we can recover u from the equation u is equal to gradient of v. Now it remains to find the value of pressure P. Now because u is gradient of v, let us find u dot du. Now if we consider gradient of u dot du, this can be written as 2 times u dot du. So from here we can find u dot du is equal to half of d of u mod square. Now value of u is gradient of v, so we can say that u dot du, that becomes half of gradient of square of mod of dv. Now we can substitute these values in the first equation which is given in our problem. Because u is gradient of v, so partial derivative of u with respect to t, that becomes gradient of partial derivative of v with respect to t, and f is given to be gradient of h. We can substitute the value of f, ut and u dot du in the first equation which we have considered in the problem. So substituting the values there, we get gradient of vt plus half of square of mod of dv is equal to gradient of minus p plus h. So from here we can see that partial derivative of v with respect to t plus half of square of mod of gradient of v plus p is equal to h. This is called Bernoulli's law. So we can find the value of p from here because v and h, these are already known. So this was the another technique to convert a non-linear system of partial differential equations into single linear partial differential equation.